Hi, my name is Ronnie Mickle, and I am the original owner of NotaryStars.com. I am making this video to show you around NotaryStars.com, no matter what membership level you're on, so that you understand everything that we have to offer at Notary Stars. So I'm going to get started by sharing my screen here. All right, so we have 3 different membership levels at Notary Stars, and I will try to address throughout this video for which membership level each facet that we have is available. First of all, I want to tell you the history of Notary Stars. So as a notary myself for the past 12 years, I got tired of going to sites like Notary Rotary, 123 Notary, Notary Cafe, and digging for information on how to complete certain types of loan transactions, how to handle certain situations. And all I saw was notary complaints. And I had to really dig and piece together information for myself the first part of my career. I do own a signing agency. Just as a full disclaimer, my signing agency, Unlimited Ink Notary, is a nationwide signing agency. It is completely separate from Notary Stars. We teach you at Notary Stars how to work with any signing agency or title company, but you are welcome to work with Unlimited Ink Notary if we have signings in your area. Now, with that said, I started Notary Stars because I was training my own notaries locally until about 6 years ago, and I needed to reach more notaries throughout the country. I did make a partnership with a company called Notary to Pro, which I believe is probably some of the best training there is for beginning notaries. But I felt a need for advanced training on different loan products. And so I reached out to Notary to Pro and said, hey, I'd like to continue where you left off in the training journey for notaries. And I got the okay to do that. I have so much respect for Notary to Pro that I decided to make sure to pose that question before I started doing what I'm doing. Now, with that said, I'm going to start showing you everything on Notary Stars and what is available to you, and I'll try to address as I go along what each membership level has access to. The first thing is your listing. You want to make sure that you're very in tune with logging in and updating your listing. If you are on a free membership, your listing only shows a certain amount of information, but as you pay to upgrade, it unlocks more information for the customers. Such as if you're a highest paid level membership, you can link your own website from Notary Stars, show your social media, those sorts of things, which gives you positive backlinks and SEO. Also, when we send over information, the information that we send out to other signing agencies is carried along with your listing for what is unlocked in the listing. Now, when you log into Notary Stars, you can either view your listing, which you want to do frequently and kind of see what's going on your listing. But you can also go here and edit your listing. So you want to make sure that you are able to know where to go to edit your listing. There's a couple of things that you need to know about our dashboard. Number one, your contact details is where your main address is going to pull from. You may not want to show your full street address on that contact tab, so you are welcome to use your zip code. We recommend that notaries use zip codes because more people search by zip codes or city names. We are not, maybe a decade ago, people covered counties because there weren't that many of us. Now there's 450,000 notaries in the country, and it's better to narrow it down to get more clients local and close to you. Listing details. This is a very important tab as well. We've unlocked a lot of features here. If you're on a free membership, you only get so many, but if you're on the high pay plan, you can showcase everything that you want to. You want to make sure that you showcase your training courses, any languages that you may speak. Now, Spanish is on its own tab here, so you won't be able to find it in the additional languages tab. That's because it's such a common language in the US. We wanted to make sure that we give that special attention. You want to make sure that you tick every tab that comes with you, because what it does is it creates keywords on your listing. You want to make sure that you fill out every tab under your across here, or the green tabs that I showed you just a few seconds ago. And then in your service areas, you want to make sure that your listing, now I have more because I'm the owner of the site. You want to make sure you're listing zip codes. Now I do cities here because I'm a signing agency, so I'm trying to appeal to more and more people. But these actually go into your listing and they become keywords as well. So when you are listed in those locations, you want to think about what are people searching for. Most people are not searching for, let's take for an example, a notary in Maricopa County. They're looking for a notary in Phoenix. They're looking for a notary in Gilbert. They're looking for a notary near me. So make sure you're using close proximity when you're looking, adding your listed locations. Now, our directory works the same as any other directory on the internet. When you pay to upgrade, now if you're logged in, you're not able to see your listing, so we won't actually see my listing here, but it is in there. When you're logged in, you can't see your own listing, so you have to log out if you want to find it in the search directory. But when you, the higher level you go, the more you're going to show on the listing level. Up for end users that are coming to the site to find notaries, they're going to find you based on what they type in. And again, our research shows that more people use a zip code than they do a city, a state, or a county. I would highly recommend not using counties anymore unless you're in an extremely rural area and everybody refers to the area as a county. It's just the way people search for things these days. Now, the next thing that I want to show you about on Notary Stars is our Notary Success Map. Oh, before I go on, let me show you this. Our listings are also released to Google, so that means that people don't actually have to go to our website to find you. When they're searching, you'll see I just typed in Notary 85013, and of course, there's my listing first under the Google My Business listings. Now, I want to explain something to you. You have to do your legwork. We do go in and put keywords in on everyone's listing. It is automatically generated for the free memberships, but for the higher paid memberships, we actually go in and take a look at your back end and see what we can do to help boost you. But the information you type into your listing is extremely important for you getting found. It will boost you up in the rankings. You want to connect your professional social media, your LinkedIn, all of those things count in the algorithm for SEO. So you want to make sure you fill out your listing in its entirety. Now I'm going to move on to the Notary Success Map. If you are a brand new notary, I have taken the liberty to write a Notary Success Map with the help of some colleagues, and also the help of one of the Notary Stars who helped make this very concise and straightforward. This is the same roadmap that I followed to get to where I'm at today. I do own a nationwide signing agency. Unlimited Ink is doing currently around $3 to $4 million a year in revenue. If we break 4 million this year, I'll be very happy, but it'll probably be around just under 4 million. I'm very proud of that. It's taken a long time to get here, but what I did was I wrote down exactly everything that I did to become a notary and get on the road to where I'm at today. Now, this is just a starter map. This is not going to be for your entire career. This is free and public facing, and if you care to take a look at it, I'm probably sure that you will find some beneficial information in here. Now, the next thing that I want to talk about is if you're brand new and you haven't signed up yet, make sure you visit state restriction warnings. You can also find this information on the NNA. In fact, this is linked to the NNA. We just give you a disclaimer about it. And if you're a brand new notary, we also have a series called Burning Questions on YouTube. Please join our YouTube channel because in our YouTube channel, we release these videos and I'll notify you when a new one comes out. You can watch these videos as a playlist here all at one time, or you can just come back and click and choose the ones that you want to visit. But these are popular questions that we find in notary forums all over Facebook and Instagrams and different social media platforms. And so we try to go in and answer these questions so you don't have to go and dig and look for the answers. Now, for everyone, it doesn't matter if you're a free member or even if you're not a member, we have a free training platform. Now, this is free and public facing. You don't even have to log into the site to access it. We have a glossary of terms. We also did a series this year about general notary work. We do specialize in loan signing agent training. This will also be in the members only section of Notary Stars as part of your 125 hours of training. But we feel so passionately that any beginning notary really needs to understand the basics of notarization, that we created this entire library just for you. So this is a great place to get started and get to know our instructors as well. We also have a free basic loan signing agent course on our site. This is very self-serving. We did these videos a few years ago. I put them on YouTube. A lot of them have thousands and thousands of hits, and I've pulled in a lot of members to the site just from these videos. These are a playlist, and you can go through an entire buyer's package or refinance page by page. But I assure you that the training that we offer in our members only section is going to be much more in depth than these videos. These are really just starter videos to get you started. One other thing that I want to talk about Sorry about that, clicked on the wrong thing there. One other thing I want to talk about is in this free members only training section here is that we have the top signing agent errors to avoid. Coming from a signing agency owner's perspective, I put this in the free training because I really want every notary in the country to understand these are the top mistakes that signing agents make. And I don't want to charge for that information. I want everyone to know it. So it's actually in the free training gallery as well. The next thing that I want to talk about is our segment on primetime notaries. Again, this is free and public facing. Everyone can access this. We did a series, if you're a notary of a certain age, we did a series with Carol Ray and Phyllis Traylor. Carol Ray is of Notary to Pro. She's the owner and founder, and Phyllis Traylor is the owner of Texas Notary Public Training Academy. Both are widely respected throughout the industry, and we did an episode, a year's worth of episodes with them for notaries of a certain age. Now, you don't have to be a retiree to get beneficial information from this, but we did a segment just specifically for notaries of a certain age. We kind of ran out of material toward the end, so we decided to discontinue that, and we are launching a new series in the new year called Notary Stars Unlimited. Kind of a little play on words because I own Notary Stars and Unlimited Notary. But we will be offering another free event once a month called Notary Stars Unlimited. You just want to make sure to keep an eye on our Instagram, Facebook group, and the website, of course, to make sure you get signed up for that. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is our members only training section. This is what you truly are paying for other than the phone support that we offer no matter who you're working with. This is where you're going to spend most of your time on Notary Stars. In our training section, we have modules here that you will go in order for. You want to start your training here, but I'm going to take a look at the overview here for everybody that's looking in. Now, one thing that I'm adamant about at Notary Stars is advanced training. Anybody can make a video on a buyer's file or a refi and just throw it up and charge money for it. We do things differently here. Number one, we are continuously looking for new information that we can bring to the site. We start you out with traditional buyer's files and then the traditional refinances and traditional sellers. But then we start adding in more information, like what if there's a non-borrowing spouse? What if it's a split signing? What if it's a VA or FHA loan? What if there's power of attorney language? What if it's in a trust? Then we start adding in more loan products like home equity line of credit, loan modifications, commercial loans, hard money lending. We talk about prepayment penalty notes, adjustable rate notes. We go through every product there that we can find possible. And then we keep adding fresh new information every quarter through something we call a notary boot camp. That's when all of our members come and we spend a grueling week going, sometimes up to 3 hours in a session, page by page, on how to complete these files. We allow the notaries to ask questions and our instructors interact with them, and we help learn from each other during these sessions. Those sessions are recorded and then they're added to our training library. Most recently, we added a new section called Additional Services, where we are talking about apostille services, trust documents, which was led by other instructors off of Notary Stars. We actually pulled in some of the most popular trainers from around the country and had them lead our sessions as well. So if we're looking to expand outside of training just on loan documents at Notary Stars. We also offer an amazing reverse mortgage training. So if you are looking for training in reverse mortgages, we have that on the site. Now, all of this entire section is only available to our Notary Star and Notary Starlight members, or if you're a Notary Star Marketing and a Notary Star Platinum member, you have access to this section as well. I promise you, you will not get training like this anywhere else on the internet. So if you are not an upgraded member, please consider joining us at Notary Stars. We really take training seriously. In fact, we take it so seriously that we have a live training calendar. We train every day, Monday through Thursday, except for holidays, and we train live, and we go page by page. The sessions are about 1 hour and 20 minutes. Sometimes they're about 1 hour and 15 minutes, depending on the size of the package, and you get to interact with your instructor and ask questions. This counts toward your 125 hours that we record. When you are on the site, it actually lets us know, and we we can monitor how much time you're spending toward training. So when you're looking for an endorsement, we can say, hey, we have proof that this person spent time in their training sessions. Now, another thing that I want to talk about is we have special events every month at Notary Stars. We also offer health insurance for our members. These are real health insurance plans through United Healthcare. We unfortunately can't offer it in every state, but if you are an upgraded member, you simply visit the live training calendar and make an appointment to come to the meeting for that month, and you can learn about our health insurance options, or you can make a direct appointment with our rep. We are not allowed to go over it with you because we are not insurance salesmen, and we don't have the right to talk about health insurance with you, but we do have a representative from United Healthcare that helps on board Notary Stars if you need health insurance for yourself or your family. We also have a little episode that's near and dear to my heart called Notary Head to Heart. This is for the upgraded members, but this has nothing to do with the notary industry. This actually has to do if you might have some issues that you're working through that is affecting you at work. This is a great place to come and talk about those things with other notaries and people like-minded to help you get through those things in life. It's kind of like tough love, and we have a different topic every month that we kind of bring and start the conversation with. We are always adding in new surprises every month. We had our boot camps all planned for October, and then we decided to have a former lender lead what is the loan process so that notaries would understand what happens in the loan process before they even get to the signing table. This is a great episode and a great addition to the Notary Stars website because it really helps you understand what happens before you even are assigned to the order. And having that perspective will make you a better signing agent as well. We do offer advanced marketing on Notary Stars. We have a great library of training. This is separate. You must be a Notary Star Plus marketing member. You'll notice that that is not on the join page. That's because you must be a Notary Star member for at least 30 days before you can enter the advanced marketing. The reason for that is, and it's written down for you here on the screen, is I really want our notaries to understand loan signings before they go out and start marketing themselves. I think that you need to take that 100, 125 hours plus training in order to really understand what you're doing. Now, if you have 2 years experience and you're just brushing up at Notary Stars, you can send me an email and I will consider letting you into the course. But I don't need the money from the upgrade. I charge money because it holds people accountable for actually taking the course. But we teach you everything from about Canva to how to build your business listings, to how to answer the phone. We teach you how to build your own website through Wix and control it. We teach you how to SEO it. We teach you about what SEO is. We teach you about online payment processors. We teach you about how to go direct. We teach you about Instagram. You can go through the titles of all of the things that we've gone through so far, and we add a new topic every week. Now, we also have a general mentorship every week that's on your live training calendar. You want to make sure that you know what time that is. You can come once a week, you can come once a month, you can come every other week. We just want you to come and kind of report in and let us know how you're doing. Bring up any topics that might be plaguing you that week. And what we do is we allow all of the notaries to talk every week about what's going on. Now, we are changing the formatting in the new year. That will be 2022. We will have guided topics, but we will still have talking sessions where you guys can bring issues and we can help you work through them. Now, going back to the things that are not paid for on the site, we have our Notary Resources tab. This is something that I like to promise everyone that comes to Notary Stars. I don't put anything on this site that I haven't interviewed, touched, bought at all. A lot of these are interviews that we had with companies, services that I signed up and paid for. When it comes to journals, I do want to point out that we do promote other people's journals, but we also have our own Notary Journal. And one thing that I love about our Notary Journal is that it adds more protection for the notary just from having the signer sign the signature line. And we also have a clause on our journal entry pages, which states that they are agreeing you did not offer them any personal, professional, or legal advice during their signing. Never before in history has anyone ever added this into a Notary Journal. I'm very proud that it's there. I feel like it's kind of like a receipt and a reminder when the signer initials that section saying, okay, I'm agreeing to this. I'm not going to come back and say that you said something. You can watch the video about the interior by clicking on this link here. And I'm very proud to present that to you. So I hope that you'll check it out. But we also have other great journals listed on Notary Stars as well. Just to let you know, we are making different covers for journals. So if you're on Amazon, you can just type in Notary Stars or Notary Stars journals, and you'll start to see a multitude of covers that we're creating. Some will be seasonal, like we made a Halloween journal. We will be making holiday season journals as well. So if you want to kind of show some character at your signings, we're also making some funny ones as well. So we hope that you'll like those covers, because I'm kind of tired of the boring journals that we've had for the last decade as well. The next thing that I want to talk about is hiring companies. Now, a lot of people come to Notary Stars no matter what membership level they're on, and they want the hiring list. Now, this first tab here is a hiring list. These are nationwide companies that have a pulse anywhere in the US. No matter where you are likely to get a signing from one of these companies. I always tell newer notaries, you want to spend your time signing up with this list first. It's about 50 companies. Now, some of them are hard to get with, some of them are easy. Go through the entire list, make notes of who you haven't gotten with yet. The next thing that I want to talk about is the signing agency and title reviews. This is where you're going to find everyone else. Now, there is a disclaimer here letting you know that you have to kind of mind your P's and Q's when you go into this forum. We cannot protect you if you go in here and you write all these complaints and then someone forwards it along to a company and it causes you to get a bad review. So you want to be careful with what you write. We actually have a rating system that I think is very anonymous, and it only allows you to rate once. So you can either love this company, like this company only when it's slow, or absolutely not. No one knows when you click this button. Only when you start a discussion does it show what is actually said. Now, these are title companies from all around the country. What you want to do is when you're searching for these companies, and again, that's under signing and title agency reviews, you're going to click on the button here and you're going to look for local signing agencies and title agencies. And then you're going to filter by that. Now, I want to explain something to you. Local signing agencies are harder to get work with than national. The reason for that is they have a smaller customer base and they really need notaries that are knowing what they're doing. Imagine if you're a small signing agency owner and you're only doing 100 files a month, and that usually comes from 1 to 2 offices, and you have a notary that really messes something up and you lose their business. Now you're down to 50 to 0 files a month. So they're a lot pickier at local levels. So that's why you really want to showcase all the training that you've done and why we want you to take your training seriously at Notary Stars. We do offer a blacklist of companies. I want to let you know that in this blacklist, these are not companies that have done anything to me. This was handed down to me from SnapDocs and signing order employees. They're so bad they cannot be on those platforms. I've been bitten by one of them. I didn't add them because of that. They were already on that list. But you want to be very careful with the company blacklist. So if you are, in order to get to that list, you must be a Notary Star or higher level. It is only available to those membership levels. We have field inspection, side gigs, and Primerica on the website as well. These are all ways for notaries to make extra money. Primerica is not just on the site for extra money. And just a full disclosure, I am not a Primerica rep. I'm a Primerica customer. I believe in what they do. It's on the site because I learned so much about saving money. I learned so much about my life insurance policies through Primerica. And I also was connected with Legal Shield, which is a service that I use as well. I want you guys to understand Primerica and Legal Shield because Legal Shield is a great asset for notaries. In fact, you can add Legal Shield to your website and make money off of referring customers to Legal Shield. You're going to be asked all the time, can you make a power of attorney for me? And the answer is no, you can't create a legal document because you're notarizing it. But you can refer to a customer to Legal Shield and have them come back to you after that document's been created for them. So I like adding things like this to the site so that as you grow your business, you can make some extra money on the site. We do post community blogs at least once per month. These community blogs are very well written. We pay great money for these articles. and they're met with love. We have some that are kind of scary. Ones that I would love for you to go right to are the notary blacklist, why a notary should never use FedEx, UPS, or quote a friend's computer, and the notary infidelity approval article. These are articles that I actually wrote, not to discount any of our other authors, but these are very popular questions, and I get straight to the point in these videos. So I want to make sure that you understand that these things are true, and they can cost you a lot in your career if you're not aware of them. We don't email you every time we write an article. We don't send out 4 generated articles a month like some companies. We want to make sure that you come back and check, because we're posting important information here. Now, you don't have to be a member at all to access these articles, but these are such important topics that we want to make sure that they get out for you. We also have other notaries that post articles from Notary Stars. They start hearing the conversations, and then they figure out the answer and they post. You have to be a Notary Star or higher in order to post and those as well. And then last but not least, we have made some friendly partnerships with Abraham Zamora, who is a managing partner out of California from Unlimited Ink, which means he owns his own sector of Unlimited Ink. And then also Bill Soroka and Laura Buer. We post their replays of the Tuesday Notary Titans as podcasts, and we are continuously looking for notary trainers throughout the country that would allow us to post their podcast. We want you to be able to tune in like a radio station in your car and come to this page and listen while you're driving. These are podcasts that you don't have to be in front of a computer in order to train. So we want to make sure that you can learn whenever you're ready to learn, even if that means while you're on the road. Now, a couple of other things about Notary Stars. If you weren't aware, at the Notary Star level, we offer phone support to all of our members, no matter who you're working with. It is a shared line with Unlimited Ink. When you dial in, it says if you're an Unlimited Ink notary, press 1. If you're calling for Notary Stars, press 2, and it diverts you to the correct department. We also offer email support at help@notarystars.com for members. If you are not a Notary Star or above member and you email us that support, we will encourage you to sign up to get the answer to your question. But we are available from 7 a.m. until 11 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, which is extended hours from the NNA. And one of the things that's different about Notary Stars is we actually can help you with loan documents, whereas if you have an NNA membership, they cannot help you with loan documents. They're just going to talk to you about the notarized portion of the document. We actually can help you with the loan documents. Now, I want to show you on our sign up page a little bit about the signups, just so that you're clear. When you click on join, you're going to see different membership levels here. We have the Notary Star, which is $25 monthly. That is where most people come. It's $25, no contract. You can upgrade or downgrade at any time. When you're logged into your listing, you just simply go right up under your photo and it says upgrade or downgrade. Click on that and it'll take you to the membership level that you can switch to. Now, we do have a friendly partnership with Notary to Pro. With Notary to Pro, you will purchase their course and Notary Stars at the same time. That is a $300 setup fee because you're buying the Notary to Pro course as well. And then you're going to pay your first month of Notary Stars, and it will continue at $25 monthly. The next membership level is Notary Starlight. It has access to everything that Notary Stars has on the website, except you are not allowed to attend live training, the boot camps, or use phone support. So you have access to everything that's a replay. You have access to all of the lists, everything on Notary Stars except for the phone support and live training. The last one is our listing only. There is a $10 verification. The reason we charge $10 is we actually have to go in and verify your listing. And the second reason is because when we had it set to free, notaries would go out and create 50 listings, so they had more space. And we decided once we put the $10 cap on it, that was that. And so we have a $10 verification fee now. This is everything that Notary Success has to offer. And I can assure you that we really care about what we're doing here. If you're looking for a trainer or a mentor for someone to go page by page with you, we are definitely the course for you. The only negative feedback we receive at Notary Stars is, wow, I had no idea how much information was here. When we advertise 125 plus hours of training, there is 125 plus hours of training and more on this site, and we are continuing to add more every month. It means a lot to me to show my face as the owner of Notary Stars, to make sure that you know who I am, know what my intentions are, and know where your hard-earned money is going. I'm really tired of going to websites and paying money and then not knowing who owns it, not knowing what it really has to offer, and missing out. I don't know if you guys knew, but there's a hiring list on Notary Rotary. I never knew that for 4 or 5 years, and I was paying into Notary Rotary for a listing. So that's why I make this video. This is what I want for this site, is when you come here, you know that myself and my team is on the other side, making sure that our users know where everything is, know how to use the information, so that they can become the best notary loan signing agents in the country. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video to the end. I know that it's a lot of information to take in. Feel free to rewind, watch other parts. And if you still need help, please email us at help@notarystars.com, and we will make sure that we give you the personal attention that you need. Thank you so much, and have a wonderful day.